Hey, what is up? It is Wednesday, December 6th, and we're going over the markets. So starting off the S&P 500, a lot going on over here between yesterday and today. How to get to trade yesterday. We're starting off here, we just have a couple different expanded triangle moves. You got one right here. There's 0.1, 0.2, low 3, high 4. So when price closed below it right there, that's the original entry. Went up a little bit and then came back just for, if you kept it all the way, just a small little 2-point profit right there. So it is what it is for that one. That one's done. There was almost a retracement trade up here. It hit off the 38%, but didn't hit the 50, so that's why I kept that on there. Still valid. Then we come back over here. We had a retracement trade set up. You can see it hit perfectly off the 50%. Fortunately, I missed this one this morning because this is just a super easy trade. Hit off the 50, we're up to 38. A quick 3.5-point gain right there within a couple minutes. So fortunately missed that one, so we'll go ahead and take that one off. Then yesterday, or I think early today, we had using this expanding triangle trade. Right here, you see orange, 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 orange. Well, it's red, red, but to have a red, you have to have an orange within it. So that's why we're doing it 4 consecutive orange points. When the price, I'm not sure exactly when this turned red, because this would have been the entry point for it, but I don't think it had turned red yet. Probably didn't turn red until somewhere like right in here. But anyways, that was the initial entry point for it. And then went up, hit it today. What time is that? 7:30 in the morning. So that was got in right there. Not right there, 13.25 points. So nice trade setup right there. So that one's done as well. All these have just been getting completed, as you'll see right here. Then we have another one right here using the orange, greens and orange. So green, and have an orange, you have to have a green in it. It's another one right there. So in we went over that one. So that one's done. All right. And then last but not least, this one right here. 2, 3, 4. So there's the entry, and there's the exit right there. 3.75. But I think I mentioned this before. When I get in these, what I like to do is typically, unless the close is right next to close to the median line, wait for your tracing back up to it. Because typically what you'll see is price coming back to almost around the 50%. Now, it doesn't happen often. This was one thing I was waiting for today. But from the move, from the fourth point, from where the entry point was the low, you can look for about a 50% retracement to get you in at a better one. I'll show you some more examples of that as it goes on. Of course, it can go away from you some, but it gets you in at a better price for the most part. I was trying to do that today in the Russell 2000. It didn't work out, and I'll show you here in just a second. But no, say there, because here was the entry. So yeah, you can't get in there. It's fine. That would have been a nice little probably about 3.5 points. But if you wait to get in the 50 right here, you're looking at 7.5 points. Well, actually, it wouldn't have worked out. I'm sorry, this one wouldn't have worked out either, because that bar went down and hit it. But I'll show you here in just a second. So yeah, and then today was just, look what happened today. Hit the extension high level up here, the S&P 500. Look at that, right in the purple upper band area between the 1.146 and 1.44. That was the high today, and sold off ever since. So once it hit that at around, what time is that? 8:15 in the morning before the market opened. That was a high point, not sold off ever since. And going into tomorrow, we do have a potential, another expanding one over here. Let's put this on there, 0, 1, 2, 3. And if that stays the low, that's going to be it. But we're waiting for a green symbol for it to form down here. So there's 1, 2, high, and the potential low down there. So what we do when that happens, just put that on it. Assuming it stays at the low, if this thing goes down there and creates a new lower low, and looks like it's in a second going to do that, or at least create a true double bottom at, what would that be at? 54, 64, 50. Yeah, I just did that right there. So we can actually go ahead and move all this over, since that would be a new low. And it may keep going low. We're just waiting for this thing to turn green over here. So when it closes above this right here, the target will look for it to be up there for it right there. So that's the only thing we're looking for here in the S&P 500. Let's see, 4-hour chart, middle no man's land as far as MFI, daily chart coming off being oversold, so we could expect more downside to the market right here. Although the market isn't down that much today, it's a quarter of a percentage point. So, but it is just one thing to notice coming off being touching the overbought level. Sorry, yeah, overbought level. So it hit it about right in here, continue going up. Now it looks like there may be some pullback happening in the market. Russell 2000. Yeah, that's what trade I want to talk about right here. So there was here's point. Well, this is for the expanding triangle. We'll go over that one here in a second. But when I use the blue lines right there for these 4 points, that point, lower high, higher low right there, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the triangle trade for it. And so we just take the inside pitchfork, which is that right there. Let's get this out over here. Which is that, you put it on points 2, 3, and 4. Then price closes above it right here. That's when you go long. And the exit is up here at the 5 point. Maybe this is 1.1 versus 1.5. Okay, yeah. So what I was trying to do is, because I did see this, I thought about going long right here. I think it was about 8:15-ish, 8 o'clock. Thought about going long, rolling it open right about down here, which I did, but because that's a nice 14.5 point gain. What I did was I put it down at the bottom right here and just kept following that up. And what I was doing was waiting for price to come down, had entry down here at about the 50% level down there. So looking for price to come back down there. Obviously that didn't happen for it to get in a better rate, and went up there and hit that one to close it out. So that one is done. Here was an expanding triangle trade right here. See what that one looks like. So when price closed above it right there, that's the signal to go long right there. Right there. But if you had waited until the 50%, because I don't think I've read one or an orange one, we're doing orange ones. Yeah, we're doing orange ones right there. I don't think that the this would have been orange yet, because they confirm after the fact. It's not live. But if you have waited at least down here, get to 50 to go get hit, you would have had a lot better profit potential, because like from there to there, it's 3.5. From the 50, if you had waited, 6.9, almost 7 points. So almost double the amount. So that's one thing I started doing, rather than just taking the breakout trade, waiting for 50% retracement to go back and hit it. Obviously, you'll miss out on some, just like the one I just showed on the Russell. But for the times you do get it, you get in a lot better entry, and you get a lot better profit potential for it. So just one thing I was looking at to get in at a better rate, better area. Here we have a retracement trade setup. Let's see what this one looks like right here. I think I just took that off of there. Yeah, so right here. It's actually, well, what time is it? 2:14. Yeah, we'll still look at getting it right there. It's at 0. All right. Not much. I don't know. It's such a. Oh well, still money. 2. Make this 2 contracts. These are just obviously the micros. There we go. And then 0.9, we'll do 1 up. We'll do 2 up actually. We'll do 3 here. There we go. So live there. Let's see if we can get filled down here. We still got 45 minutes left of 45 minutes left for the main trading time of day. So let's see if that can go get hit. And all the retracement trade setup is we just look for an ABCD move, and we look for at least tracement back to the 50. So there's a victory right there hit, and then went up here and hit the target we're looking for. We'll show you here real quick. See 1.146. So that means we have a retracement trade, and it's just simply A, B, C, and then D went all the way up here. But we don't care how. Shoot. We don't care how high it goes up. It just has to hit the 1.146 area for it. And then we look for it, the retracement area coming back down in here to get the good little scalping trade for it. So that's really, yeah, that's the only thing we have right now. Going over to Dow Jones. I was thinking it's messing up. So currently in this one, and what this one is a triangle trade. See, here's 1, 2, lower high, higher low right there. So there's points going on in there, 2, and no, I'm sorry, real quick. What am I doing? I'm using these right here. Sorry. So that's point 1 and point 3. So there's low, high, higher low, lower high, using the orange semaphores right there. So when price came down, that's why I draw that blue line to remind me that that's points 1 to 3 for it. So you put the inside pitchfork on right here. Price closed below it right there. Signal to go long. I wasn't in this trade. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is a loss I took. That's right. That's a loss I took from all the way like down over here. Just because using this, I changed the exit from 1.5 to 1.146 from a trade several days ago. It's like back down over here or something like that. I think it's right there. Yeah. Because the 1.146 had hit, the 1.5 didn't. And so I just realized, hey, it's wrong. You know, I was wrong in it. And so just had to take a loss for it. That's what that was. So I did not see this trade stuff until obviously about right here. So got in a real good one, and price continued to okay, we just got in at the Russell. Price continued to move on down once to the top of the band right here. What I did was I put the 1.414 level right there. I probably wouldn't get in right there because what I do is I look for either that level or this level to get in next if it goes the opposite way for it. And the 1.414 level is just using from points 1 to 2 from this right here. See, there's the 1.14 level right there. Just notice that that's another area where you see a lot of reversals for, but usually I get, it is an option to get into it, but since I got such a better entry right here, I wasn't worried about it because probably pricing going to go up here and hit the upper 5 line for the inside, oops, get back on, for the inside pitchfork right here. It wasn't going to hit that, so looking at that level could have been a good short entry, where it seems to be also typically when trades going against you, it seems to be kind of like the reversal point going the other way before it comes back down your way for it. So that is the X we're looking for, the green line right down here, and I may just get out of it here for the market closes, especially if I'm in several contracts here just for margin wise, but we'll see. So yeah, that's the trade we're in right now. Here's also a retracement trade setup you could do. Let's see what this is looking like. Okay, but that one's done. It already hit the 50, went back up over there, so that one's done for it. So yeah, hopefully next 40 minutes or so and get a nice little push down right here, another 40 ticks or so, and get us filled for that. So yeah, that's what we're looking for the Dow. Going over to oil. We're looking for a expanding triangle trade setup using these right here. This is an old one I'll show you just here in a second, but using that one, 1, 2, 3. See, there's high, low, higher, high, and then for the orange semaphore, we're looking to form. So put the note right there that waiting on that to turn orange, and when it closes above that, then the target will be up over here. But one thing I am not glad about, but oh, looks like we got on 2 now over here. Let's see here. Yeah, we're in 2 contracts right now for that one. But one thing I predicted almost 2 weeks ago to look for price come down to this, at least to the 70s, is based on one of these trades I did. I think I did YouTube short over it, and it finally went down and did, you know, has come down and hit it. So it's good to see that these technical setups do work. Sometimes they just don't work in the time frame that I originally predict. But anyways, so yeah, we're looking for that one. Take this off and leave that on there. Here's one that got completed today. Let's see here, 2, 3, an expanding triangle trade. Price closed below it right there, and then went down just there and hit it. So that's real easy trade right there. 75 ticks. And really the only way to get in there is, you know, if you had gotten in closer to the line, that would have been awesome, but there's no way to get it back to the, I don't think 50% level. Yeah, didn't even come back to the 38% from that move for it. But that was just a really easy trade right there. Fortunately, I missed it. All right, Nasdaq. So yeah, the Nasdaq, we're in a long setup currently for it. And this is one, oh, look at that. We got retracement trade set up. I'm looking, getting into as well. Let's go ahead and get this set up here. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Here, 0, 84, 75, 84, 50, 25. Let's do one contract for these. 2 for this one. Oh. Let's see here. 15 is fine. There we go. Cool. So we have potential retracement trade set up here for Nasdaq, but we are in a long setup for it with the expanding triangle. So there's 0.1, 0.2, high 3, lower go forward using their semaphores. So when price broke above it right here, signal to go long, looks like it was going to get hit. It did not. But if you're looking for, if you waited for the 50% to come back, which it did, you know, it popped off of there some for a while until it finally has come back down here the other way for it, for that. So we'll see, you know, what happens here for the retracement trade that we're looking at. Getting in for it, but you know, we are looking for more, you know, by the rest of the week, Thursday and Friday, to get in there for the rest of the day. So here's that. So we got in all 3 contracts. Cool. So now we are looking for, you know, kind of like the maximum when up here when it goes all the way back to the 76. So we're looking for price to eventually find some support, go pop up here probably before the end of the close today, and get us filled right there to get us out. Let's see what's happening. This guy, so much this guy is now. He's getting pretty close. We'll just go ahead and take a profit, be done with it for today. There we go. That one's done. Yeah, so we are still in Nasdaq, just looking for, you know, a pop up. So wouldn't be surprised Thursday or Friday we get a move back up to these levels, you know, back up to the 16,000s. And that's one thing I hadn't mentioned from YouTube short that we're looking for a long setup, which did go up there and get filled north of the 16,000 range. So we got that one. So when price hits down in here, we'll look for a little bit, at least a little bit of support. You know, we'll see how much further the downside is going to go, but we'll look for some support down in here when price starts hitting these levels, which is why we have this quick scalp trade set up before kind of like the little longer time frames the next day or two rather than the next, you know, 15-30 minutes. Looking for a pop up here to these levels right there for Nasdaq. Bitcoin's been popping off big time. If we go over to the daily chart, we can still see that we are looking for it to still go up here, up into the, you know, 50,000 range up here. Obviously, it's a sliding scale down for this target area, but currently, you know, if it keeps on going up to the 50,000 range, it wouldn't be surprising for this one that we're looking for. It's currently in the 44,000s for it, so still, you know, definitely good move to the upside. There is a big gap right here, so eventually that will come back and get filled. See that to there, that's a gap. That'll come back and get filled, but it's just gapping up right now. There's a whole lot of bullishness behind Bitcoin right now. It's going up good. Let's see here. And then, you know, the overall, I always talk about this, overall target I have from this 508 LA move is $78,000 for it. Going to the 15-minute here chart. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we did have got a short setup expanding triangle. So we do have a little short setup right here. We're looking for the target to go down to here, high 43,000 price. go up here and hits the upper channel, then we'll move the exit down here to close to more of like the entry point for it. So we'll see what will happen there. And yeah, those are the trades for the day. You can see prices popping off down over here. So we'll see what happens between now and the end of the day. If we can get some movement back up to go up there in this area, or if just have to take a loss, since I'm not holding that margin overnight, then get back in once the market opens back up to take it up there. But that's the way trading goes. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.